morning. Sit up nice and tall. Rest your hands on your thighs. Roll the shoulders back. Take a nice deep breath in. Sigh it out. 2 more breaths just like that. Full breath in. Full breath out. And then inhale the arms up. You can keep your eyes closed if you like. And exhale, hinge forward. Bow here. Let your head hang. And give it a gentle shake. Yes and no. And then go down as low as it will go. We're going to take 3 more breaths. You can use this time to set your intention for today. Stating it in the positive, starting with the sentence with I am. And then you finish it. Let your body and mind arrive here this morning in this simple forward fold. Probably feeling your glutes here in your back, in your neck. 1 more breath. And then walk your hands towards your legs. Press the hands into the earth. Lift up. Change your legs. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bow forward. And maybe this side is a little bit challenging, or more challenging, or just feels different. Notice. Always modify if there's sharp pain. We don't want sharp pain. Discomfort, yes. No sharp pain. If you find yourself lifting up from with the buttocks, push down from the inside out, engaging those bandhas. And then the sits bones will come back down. Maybe that means you can't fold forward that much. That's all right. You want to fold forward by lifting up the glutes. Last breath here. Inhale, walk the hands towards your feet. Come on up. Let's extend the legs out, give them shake, leaning into the arms. Point and flex the feet here. Roll the ankles in both directions. And then we're going to roll all the way down, warming up, nice and slow. Lifting the arms overhead, lengthen the legs and arms. And then inhale, bringing that knee into the chest, give it a nice squeeze, maybe lifting the nose to the knee, flexing both feet here. And then releasing the upper body, holding onto that knee for 1 more breath. Inhale, extending the left leg up, walking the hands up the leg, letting the elbows come out maybe, reaching with the heel towards the ceiling, and then reaching with that right foot heel to the front of the mat. Inhale, 1 more breath, being aware if you're lifting that low back off the ground. You don't want to have to implant the floor here, but just keeping it down like you're squishing a cherry tomato. And then from here, left arm comes to the left, and then let that left leg go across the body, rolling the head to the left, nice and slow. Being mindful that that left shoulder does not come up, but stays down. Maybe you like to bend that knee now, and just keep twisting. And keep pressing that left shoulder into the earth. And if you can, look over to the left side. Hopefully you found a nice big opening in your back here. And then slowly roll back to center. And then catching that left foot with your left hand, and kicking it up in the air, but bending that knee towards that left elbow. Half happy baby here. Still reaching with that right heel forward. So just feel that opening on the glute here, the back of the leg, and compressing that hip flexor. And then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to bend that knee, left knee out, bring the right foot to the right, bending that right knee, and then setting it on the right side. Half happy baby here. You can keep that right foot on the ground or lift it up and then interlace the hands in front of that knee. 3 breaths here. Flex both feet, feel that, notice that. Then release, straighten both arms out, both legs out, shake them out. And then bring that right knee into the chest, holding it in. Again, option is to lift that the nose to the right knee for 1 breath. And then release the upper body and holding onto that knee, flexing both feet. And extending the right leg in the air, walking the hands up that leg. Reach, should feel a nice stretch in the hamstring. Even the Achilles here should feel that. Keeping both feet flexed. Again, being mindful of your lower back. Keeping the shoulders down, the back of the head down. And then driving that right leg across to the left. Nice and slow, right arm out. If possible, roll the gaze over to the right. When you feel that right shoulder coming up, bend the knee and see if you can keep that right shoulder down. Doesn't mean that right knee needs to touch the ground. Just feels like a nice twist. Maybe you need to lift that left hip up and drive it back a little bit to the right. But make sure that you're not twisting so much that the right shoulder has to levitate. 1 more full breath here. Inhale, come back up. Adjust your hips if they're not straight to the ceiling anymore. Bend that right knee and find that half happy baby. Again, we want to keep that left hip down, driving the right heel up into the sky and that left heel to the front of the mat. Noticing the big compression here of that right hip flexor. Breathe and allow that right knee to bend into the right elbow. Now bring that leg across your upper body, push that right knee out, flex the right foot again, left foot comes on the ground, set that right ankle down, stay here. If that right knee is way into your chest, please stay here and push that right knee out. If you feel that you can lift that leg up without compromising the posture, then go ahead and interlace the hands in front of that left knee. Both feet are flexed. And then release. Both legs are long. Shake the legs out, windshield wiper. Now we're going to cross the legs over and then rock and roll up. If possible, and you be the judge, come on forward with the legs crossed, ending up on the knees. If you might need to find a different way to do that, go ahead, but we're going to end up all on into tabletop here, and we're going to open up the shoulders. So inhale, lift that right arm up. Exhale, right arm goes under left elbow, left hand comes forward, landing on the right ear and on the right shoulder. Let your body sink into that right shoulder. Breathe. Inhale, left hand comes forward in front of the face. Push it in. Reach the right arm up and back. And then bring it back onto the ground, that right hand. Other side, left arm lifts. Thread the needle under that right elbow. Find an upper body twist. And then extend the right arm forward. Inhale back in front of the face, push up. Left arm lifts and reach back and set it down. Tap the toes under, sit on your feet for a moment. If available, you can always place a block under your sits bones. Roll the shoulders back, bring the hands behind, and reach the knuckles down towards the heels. So do not flex the back here, but keep it nice and even up and down. Reach back, maybe pull the hands away a little bit, opening those shoulders. Inhale, release. Inhale the right arm up. You can come onto your knees here, and then reach the right fingertips to the left. Stretching the right side of the body, creating some space in those intercostal muscles. Release. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale over. Again, please don't fall over to the right side, simply bending, reaching, looking forward or a little bit to the left. Inhale, release. Come on to all fours again, and then push into a down dog. Pedal the legs out. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, push it back. Rock forward. Push it back one more time. And then from here, bend your knees, look forward, and let's take a walk to the front of the mat. Folding in half here. Inhale, rise. And then stand tall in mountain. So we're going to do one flow, and then we move to the resistance band workout. All right, here we go. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back, high plank. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin, or full chaturanga, your choice. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right foot down, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Right heel pivots down. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Take one full breath. Exhale, release. Step it back, chaturanga. Maybe up dog this time. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Left heel pivots. Inhale, rise. Warrior one. One full breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Flowing, warming up the body. Inhale here. Exhale, walk or hop to the front of the mat, folding in half. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, mountain. Full breath here, and then let's continue to flow. Maybe a little back bend. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step forward, pivot. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale here. Inhale, open to warrior two. One full breath. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, side angle. Your choice on the thigh or inside that right inner thigh. Extended side angle. Exhale, bring the hands inside that right foot. Walk that right foot out, find lizard.
So reach the heart forward. Make sure that right knee is over the right ankle. Pull the heart forward. Inhale, lift that left knee up. Just notice how that feels. And then walk that right foot over to the right. I'm sorry, to the left. And then pull that right knee out. Make sure that right foot comes out as much as it can. If you need to keep it closer to the pelvis, that's all right too. Left leg is nice and long. Reach the heart forward and then lower yourself to the ground. Half pigeon. As your bandhas engage, lift yourself back up. Tuck the back toes under, lift that left knee up, extend the left heel back. Now slide that right leg out, finding a full plank. And then we're going to chaturanga. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Up dog. Down dog. Set your feet, lift the hips up high. And then right heel drives into the mat as the left leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale, step it forward. Right heel down. Rise to warrior one. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Extended side angle. Exhale, release the hands inside that left foot walks to the left, right knee comes down. Lizard. So reach the heart forward, making sure that left knee doesn't go past those toes. Stay here, breathe. Left foot walks to the right, finding half pigeon, set it up. Make sure that right leg is back, hips are square to the mat. So this side for me, I have to really push that left foot out. The hip is a little bit more congested. So notice that in yourself, what you need to do. Maybe you need to put something under the left glute if that left glute is way lifted. So modify where you need to. Use those blocks, they're all friends. Inhale, lift up using those bandhas. Tuck the back toes under, lift that right knee up. And then kick that left leg out, high plank. Chaturanga here. From the down dog position, we look to the center of the mat, bend your knees and hop right to the center. And rise. So we'll start with a band that's strong enough, but maybe not as, we'll use the band for the legs. We're going to do the upper body here. So I don't know what color bands you have, but the red typically is a little stronger. Blue one is the synergy ones that I have. The blue ones are medium and the green is the softest, the lightest. So bring the band above the knees. And we're going to start with 30-second squats and then side step, side to side. And we're going to be picking up the pace a little bit. So this is our warm-up. I'm going to bend to the side here. So we want to keep that resistance, right? We don't want to let it get soft. So we want to keep the knees over the ankles. And here we go. Squatting, squatting down for 30 seconds. Go down. Drive those hips down. You can lift the hands to the ears as you go down and then let the arms come straight as you lift the body. Keep those knees, push the knees out to the either side. Like this, right? Almost there. 1, 2, awesome. Come to the back of the mat. And you're going to step to the left and then back and forth. You're going to drive the knees to the side. Okay? So here we go. Step. 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 This is fast. So keep going. Keep going. Warming up. Getting a little sweaty as promised. 10 seconds. Got this. Step, step, step. Almost there. All right. Sure. Take a little break. Not too much. Feel that heartbeat. Coming back in the center of the mat. Back to squats. Okay. Here we go. Squats. Squats. Drive the knees to the side. Got this. Almost there. 10 seconds. And done. Awesome. Come to the back of the mat. Take a couple of rounds of breaths here. And then here we go. Side to side. Step it. Step it. Step it. Keep going. Step that side. Push that knee out. Keep that tushy down. Working the glutes, working the quads, working the heart. 10 seconds. You need to take a break, of course, take a break, but try to hang in there. 5 seconds. And stand tall. Ooh, good job. Nice. All right. I'm going to take a blue band. Take a band. We're going to work the upper body. We're going to bring the hands in. Bring the arms overhead. Keep a resistance. You don't ever want to get it soft. And we're going to pull down one side at a time. Okay? 5 seconds to get started. So hold on to that strap. Here we go. Inhale and go. Keep your core intact. Soft knees. This is great for the back and the lats. They often are weaker than other muscles because we have to really use them. Almost done. 5 seconds. And done. Awesome. Roll the shoulders back. Shake it out. This one, we're going to work the tricep. The way we do this, we bring the hand, the opposite, the right hand to the left shoulder. Left hand goes inside the band. We hinge forward a bit, and then we kick that hand back. And just a tiny bend, and then kick it back again, okay? All right, here we go. Hand on the shoulder and go. Kick back, tiny bend. Kick it back, tiny bend. Kick it back, tiny bend. Breathe, breathe. 10 seconds. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Shake it out. Do you feel that? Nice. Opposite side. Left hand to the right shoulder. Hold on to it. Hand goes inside. Pinch forward. Core is engaged. And here we go. Kick it back. Tiny bend. Kick it back. 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 10 seconds. Wow, my right tricep is definitely stronger. Almost there. Last one. Awesome. Shake it out. Woo. Very good. Back to lats. Arms up. Extend the band. And we pull it down. Okay, here we go. Core is engaged. Getting sweaty. 5 seconds. Last one. Awesome. Shake it out. I hope you're having fun. Different moves, different way to get the muscles strengthened and the body moving. Okay, so tricep kickbacks. Right hand to the left shoulder, left hand inside, hinge forward, core is engaged, and go. Tiny bend, tiny bend. Keep breathing. Good squat. Still working the lower body a bit too, right? Hang in there. Almost there, 5 seconds. All right, awesome. Shake it out. Shake it out. Nice. Left hand to the left hand to the right. Right hand inside, hinge forward. And here we go. Kick it back. Tiny bend. Keep the breath nice and fluid. Almost there. 5 seconds. And release. Awesomeness. Very nice. Shake it out. So, some new moves. We bring the band around the left foot. We step the right foot back a little bit or lift it up. Take the right hand in the band. Actually, I think I need the heavier band for this. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to hold that arm up one time, back is straight, release, and then stand up tall. Okay? So the band is on the foot. So here we go. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale and pull, release, stand up tall. Pull, up tall. Pull, stand tall. Pull, stand tall. Almost there, 5 seconds. Last one. Awesome. Change. Actually, what we're going to do is now, before we go to the other side, we bring both feet underneath, stepping in with both feet in the band on the feet, and then we're going to march. Hands up, hip height. You're going to march, lifting the knees. Okay? Take a nice deep breath. And then here we go. March, march, march. Lift it up, lift it up, lift it up. Keep marching.
Find your balance. Find your balance. You can do this. 5 seconds. And release. Awesome. Now we're going to do the other side. Right foot stepping on the band, left hand grabs the band, left foot slides back a little bit, look forward and take a nice deep breath. Here we go. Sorry. Pull, stand. Pull, stand. Pull, stand. Pull, stand. Almost there. Hang on. 5 seconds. Pull, stand tall. Bring both shoulders back. Last time. Stand tall. Awesome. Band goes around both feet. This is the last set. Take a nice deep breath. Bring the hands out in front, shoulders back, core engaged. And we're going to march. Here we go. March, 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 march. Lift those knees. Drive them up. Keep the band, the other foot pressing in. Yes. Doing great. Doing great. Lift, lift, lift. Almost there. 5 seconds. That's it. And release. Awesomeness. Bring it out. Come to the ground. Sit. The next stretch forward. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel your heartbeat. It's fine. Straddle. So let those legs go as wide as they will go. Flex those feet. Hinge forward. Forward as far as you will go. 5 more breaths. Lengthening the hamstrings. Open those inner thighs. Keep reaching the heels out. And then slowly walk yourself back up. Sitting up tall. And your legs back together. If you find yourself bending, rounding that low back with the legs out, bend the knees so that you can sit up tall. Now we're going to hinge forward. Grab the legs forward, fold. Slowly come on up. And we're going to find our ball now. So use that ball. Today we're going to put the ball behind the upper back. I think we've done this. So this is going to help us do some sit-ups. Feet are on the ground. Fingertips are lightly behind the ears, so we're not yanking on the neck, okay? That's very important. So fingertips are lightly behind the ears, elbows are out, and then we lift up and lower. Inhale, exhale, lift. Going almost there. And loose. Let the ball open you up. Okay, that feels okay. Second set. Roll it down a little bit more. All right, so it's right between the shoulder blades. Here we go. Lift, 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 and lift. Look straight at the ceiling or from the view, but not down, so we're not hurting our neck. 5 more. 3, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Release. Nice. Stretch the arms out. Roll off the ball. Get that ball out. And you're going to slide it under the low back. I kind of like the lumbar area. So you find yourself supported, but not encumbered here. So arms are out or up in the sky or alongside your body. Remember those 3 positions. So the arms up is a bit more advanced. So find stability when you lift up the legs. So you want to make sure those knees are over the hips, not here in the chest. You want them right over the hips. Flex the feet. Oops, lost my balance. So you have to stabilize the body on the ball. Core is engaged, and now we're going to tap down and lift the leg back up. Nice and slow. So this works more the lower abdominal muscles, where the other set we did was more the upper. I worked the whole gamma here. Breathe, inhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. If you find it more beneficial the other way, find your version. Two more. Change sides. Two more. Bring the knees into your chest. Give yourself a little break. Then legs back out. Now they're glued together, ankles touch. Double legs. Find your balance. Last 2. Awesome. Knees in the chest. Give yourself a hug. Feet down, ball out. Lengthen everything. Just feel that. Whee. Now we work the lower, upper. Now we're going to work the last, even though we did them already with the arms, but this is a little bit different. So you want to keep nice and strong all around. Arms out, core is engaged, lower back is pressing slightly down into the ground. Feet are flexed. We're going to go side to side. Staying with one side for now. Right side, or you pick your side. Inhale, exhale up, inhale down. Keep both shoulders on the ground. You can use your arms here if you need to. Press them into the earth. Definitely use your obliques, right? That's what we want to do. We want to strengthen our obliques. Hold the belly button in as you're lifting the legs back up. Two more. But feel this also in your glutes here and release. Bring your feet down, move yourself a little bit to the right. Let's do the left side, the other side, whatever side you did. Now do the opposite. To the left. To the left. Keep the shoulders down. Doing great. Hang in there. Two more. Awesome. Release. Take the ball out. Put it to the side. Shake it out. Let's come onto the belly. Stretch the obliques out. Bring your hands underneath your shoulder, the elbows underneath your shoulders, hands are flat down, coming into Sphinx, opening up the front body. Press the toenails down, lift the kneecaps. Now walk the hands out a little bit. I would like to say 11 o'clock and then 1 o'clock. And then we're going to come into what's called seal. So now the belly is off the ground, arms are straight, gaze is forward, shoulders are away from the ears. You can feel the pubic bone pressing into the earth too. 15 seconds here. I'm watching. If this hurts your back, please come on down, back to the elbows. It's a stretch in the low back as well. And release. Awesome. Double hands, stack your hands, bring the forehead on the double hands, elbows out, and shimmy those hips left to right. Let's strengthen our back a bit more as well. So we bring the arms alongside your body. Nose is still in the ground. Neck is nice and long. Kneecaps are lifted while the toenails are pressing into the earth. Pubic bone is pressing down as well. Inhale, lift head, neck, and shoulders. Let the hands press into the earth and then keep lifting. 3 more breaths. Reach the shoulders away from the ears. Bring the shoulder blades together. Last breath. Awesome, release. Now we're going to bring the arms straight forward, like Superwoman. So the body is beautiful, nice and long. Inhale, lift everything up. Arms, legs, upper body up. And then we're going to splash the water with the arms up and down. So this shows where there is constriction in the shoulders and hips. If the whole body has to move, then that usually means there is no opening in the shoulders or less. So try to find isolation in the shoulder movements here. Arms going up and down, legs going up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Double hands, stack them, bend the knees, windshield wiper. we're gonna do a half Dhanurasana. And the way we do this, right leg is long, right elbow stays bent, but comes a little closer to the chest. So you're leaning on that right elbow, left leg is by the glute. Now we're gonna reach back with that left hand, grab that left foot and kick the left foot into the right, into the left hand. Right foot is pressing down and right elbow is pressing down. And hold here and breathe. And release. Awesome. Come on down, shimmy those shoulders, shimmy those hips. Other side. Left elbow comes closer to the chest. Press into the hand and lower arm. Right knee bends, right hand reaches back, and then we kick the foot into that hand. This is much easier for me to side, very interesting. And release. Awesome, stack it up again. Let's do one time each side again and then double sides, okay? If your feet are getting tight or crampy, stretch them in any way that feels good and then see if you can continue with this one. All right. Right arm comes in, into the arm, left leg bends, left hand reaches for the foot, and then kick. Keep the upper body forward. And release. I do believe sometimes when we have a hard time with one side, it's good to repeat to just see where you are the second round. Change sides, keep the hips down, and kick. And release. Awesome. Stack, shimmy. And now we're ready for double legs. Full Dhanurasana, back bend. So find your feet or ankles. I think I'm going to do ankles this time. So if you find your ankles, flex the feet, inhale, lift up, exhale, kick into the hands. Stay looking forward, do not look side to side. Lift those thighs if you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesomeness. Come on down. Release. Windshield wiper. One last time, and then we're going to bend that back in the other direction. That's too much for you. You can go into child's posture now. Inhale, exhale, kick. Kick, kick, kick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Push immediately into child's posture by bringing the knees together and sitting on those heels. Take your time. If your back feels a little tender, round the spine in the opposite direction. If you can bring your hands to the heels, go ahead and do that. Just be mindful, move in with ease and caution. You don't want to move too fast from one back bend into rounding or anyway. Just always be mindful and pay attention to how your body is responding to any of our exercise. 2 more breaths here. Slowly release, hands come down, body comes up. Roll to one side on the hip. Extend the legs forward. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, reach forward. Holding on to the toes, ankles or calves. Reach the heart forward across the legs. And then very slowly we're rolling down. Bringing the knees onto the floor. Windshield wiper here to the right. And then taking the right foot to the outside of the left side, letting that left foot walk out a little bit. So if you look down, you can see your shoulders, hips, and knee align. Shoulder, hip, and knee. So feel that beautiful internal rotation, and then you feel the external rotation on the other side. 2 more breaths. Awesome. Release. Feet wide. Square the hips. And then walk the right foot to the right until the knee and shoulder and hip align. Place the left foot on the right side. And then hold here and breathe. You notice that this side is higher. For me, it's definitely the left knee is higher than the right knee was towards the ground. Just means that my left hip is a little bit less open. And so just pay attention to that for you as well. And if you cannot put that foot on the thigh, I know you probably know this by now, just put it in front, okay? This is helping you pushing that knee down. And then release, windshield wiper. Bring both knees into the chest, find a full happy baby here. Press the whole spine down. So maybe there's one more twist in your cards. There's a one leg going across. Notice if it feels good. Maybe you like both legs. Sometimes you just have to play around a little bit what it is that you need. And maybe you want to finish with the butterfly posture before your Shavasana. Otherwise, make your way into Shavasana. Release, surrender, let it go. You did great. Don't worry. Worrying doesn't help. Our worries haven't prevented one disaster along the way. At times, the only thing that prevented is our joy. Our worries are fear. We say, I will worry and be fearful until things have worked out. Only then can I relax and enjoy. Our worries are self-punishment, a form of not forgiving ourselves, not loving ourselves, not trusting. We may think that worrying helps ward off trouble, but that's an illusion. Sometimes worrying brings troubles upon us because we are so caught up in our fear that we don't take responsibility and steps we need to take. By neglecting our lives due to worry and fear, we may bring needless consequences upon ourselves. The lesson is trust. When we are trusting, we let go of our fear, confident that what we want and need will come. We trust that if what comes appears to be trouble or hardship, we will get what we need to get through that too. When we trust, we get peaceful first, before we get what we want, before we see what the future brings.
Worry and fear are the opposite of love. Love yourself more than ever. Love yourself enough to stop worrying. Love yourself enough to give yourself the gift of peace. Yes. Slowly come back. Bring some movement back into your body. Bring your feet on the ground. Let your knees fall to the side. Take a moment here thinking about what I shared with you, the reading. And then when you're ready, push yourself up. Sit up nice and tall and proud and worry-free. Trust that whatever needs to come will come. Trust that however things need to work out, they will work out just the way the universe has designed it for us. So I know this is such a cliche, but I think it's so true. Like surrender. If you don't believe in God or you don't call it God, surrender to it, cosmos, the higher power, the universe. Smile on yourself, bring the hands to the heart. Let's take a nice deep breath and then we'll sound them out to close practice and trusting that things are just perfect. Inhale. Thank you so much for sharing your energy and time with me from my heart to yours. Namaste.